Hey there, Husky Pups. This is Mrs. Morgan coming to you with another science lesson. In your week 2 review packet, you have a page called Sink or Float, and I have a really cool assistant here with me today. Say hi.
Hi.
Derek. He's going to help us. So I'm going to share my screen real quick so that you can see what I'm talking about with the packet of Sink or Float. Stay with me just 1 second. Here's my screen. You should be looking at Sink or Float, and today we're going to talk about buoyancy. Buoyancy is the tendency of an object to float or sink in water or any other fluid. So a little bit of background knowledge. Whether an object is buoyant is determined by Archimedes' principle, which states that any object in a fluid is buoyed up by a force equal to the weight of the fluid displaced by the object. So a couple things you're going to need before you continue on with this video. You are going to need a vase or a large glass or a pitcher. In this case is what we came to use. An orange, there's my orange, and the water. It's already inside. So what you're going to do is you're going to fill your large glass half to 3/4 of the way full with water. You're going to place, not yet, but you are going to place the orange inside the water. Write your results. Take the orange out, peel it, write your second prediction. Place the peeled orange back into the vase of water and write your results. So the first thing you need to do is pause this video. Go get your materials. Hurry, we want to do it. Do you think they really paused it? I hope so too. All right, friends, I'm going to scroll down so that you can see where I'm at in my packets. The first question that we need to answer, will an orange, not yet, will an orange sink or float when placed in the vase of water? So this orange has not been peeled. I'm going to hold it really close. See, not peeled, still there, right? Hold that, assistant. We haven't peeled it. Derek, what do you think? Is that orange going to sink or is it going to float?
I don't know.
You don't know? Well, just guess. Is it heavy?
Yeah.
Do you think it'll sink?
Sink.
You think it'll sink? I don't know what it's going to do. Hopefully you have your materials. You're going to make that prediction. Once you've made the prediction, you're going to put the orange, not yet. You're going to put the orange into the vase. You are going to, or body of water, whatever you're using, you are going to watch what it does. You're going to come over here. You're going to then write in a complete sentence the results. So I'm going to stop sharing my screen for a moment and go back to video, giving you the opportunity to write your own prediction in, because I know you've paused and got all your materials and I know that you're ready to go. All right, assistant, carefully, don't splash me. He likes to splash, he's a splasher. Put that orange in. What happens to it? Put it in, drop it, let it go. What? Oh my gosh, it's mind-blowing, friends. It's mind-blowing. That orange is floating. How is that possible? It's not light. Do you know? Smarty, do you know over there?
Yes.
You know why?
Oh, actually, no. I thought you were saying if it was heavy or not.
Yeah, it's heavy. He agrees, it's heavy. So now you have to go over and you have to write, what happened to the orange? Well, my orange floated when we placed it in the water. My prediction was not correct. Is that okay? Absolutely, it's okay. That's the whole point of doing science experiments. Excuse me, Mr. Assistant, can you take that orange out for me? I'm gonna go back to sharing my screen while you write your results in. All right, so you're writing your results in. And now the next question says, when we peel this orange, will it sink or float when we put it back in the water? I don't know. I guess we better peel it quickly.
Yeah.
This is giving you a minute to write your results in because, well, I'm not a super fast peeler.
Okay. I was helping you.
Oh, my assistant's going to help me. Great job, assistant. Oh, good thing it's not too hard to peel. I need a lumpy, bumpy orange. Those things peel super fast. All right. All right, friends. I have now peeled the sacred orange. I'm I'm going to give it back to my assistant.
Did
I'm
you
going to
drop
wipe,
it in?
not yet. I'm going to wipe my hands because they're a little orangey.
Juicy.
All right, make your prediction, assistant. Is it going to sink or is it going to float this time?
Sink.
You think it's going to sink this time? That's what he said, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
Before I did too.
Yes, his prediction both times was sink. So I'm going to stop sharing my screen. If this was our paper, we would have written in, Derek predicts that the orange will sink. Now we have to test it. Wait, I'm not done. I got to stop sharing my screen. Okay, friends, and we're back. Are you ready? All right, be careful. Don't you splash me. Carefully drop it in. What's it going to do? It sunk. His prediction was right. Why did it sink? My mind is blown. Wow. It's blown. Why did it sink? Well, let's go back, friends. Look at its little bubbles coming up through too. All right.
It's trying to breathe.
It looks like it's trying to breathe, doesn't it? So let's go back over to my share screen. We are going to share our screen. So in our results, we would say Derek's prediction was correct. The orange sank the second time after peeling it and putting it in. But why is this? That's so crazy. Oh, I went
Too
the wrong way. All right, so I have one more question to answer, friends. Why did one trial float and one trial sink? Well, I think I need to read below before I can answer this question. And let's see what it says. It says, when the orange is placed in water, there are two forces working upon it in opposite directions. The gravitational force pulls the orange down while the buoyant force is trying to push it up. Okay, well that makes sense. I remember that from the beginning of the school year. Gravity pulls the orange down with a force equal its weight of the orange. Okay, well let me keep going here. While buoyant force pushes the orange upwards with a force equal to the weight of the water that the orange displaced. If the orange can displace a volume of water that equals or is greater than the weight of the orange, then it will be buoyant and float. While making the orange weigh slightly more, the peel of an orange helps to displace enough water to make the unpeeled orange buoyant, which is why it floated before we peeled it. The peel is also full of tiny pockets of air that makes the unpeeled orange less dense than the water in the orange floats. So if you look closely at the orange peel, you can kind of see those pockets where the air may have gotten into. Turn it over.
I got.
Turn it over. There you go.
I got a spot right here too.
So that helps it to become buoyant. Okay, thank you, assistant. When you remove the peel of the orange, no longer displaces enough water to overcome the gravitational force. The orange becomes denser than water and it sinks. So I think I can go up and answer that question. You're welcome to pause me now, but I'm going to continue. How does this relate to me? Why do I need to know about buoyancy? And how's it going to help me in life? Well, summer is right around the corner, and I know somebody that really likes the water. And if he didn't know how to swim, what would happen if he jumped in the water? What would happen to you if you jumped in the water and didn't try to swim? Would you sink or would you float?
Float.
No. If you didn't know how,
Oh.
you would
Sink.
You would sink. Yeah, you would sink. So it's important to know, A, how to swim, but B, if we don't know how to swim, we can get protective gear to wear in the water. And as a precautionary, if you're kayaking or canoeing, you should always wear one of these anyway. And that's a life jacket. So a life jacket has styrofoam in it, which has little air pockets, and it helps you yourself, your own very own body, no matter how much you weigh, it helps you to become buoyant so that you won't sink in that body of water. And that's important to know, friends. All right, here's my science experiment for the day. I hope you loved it.
No.
I hope you loved my assistant.
We need to check on the tadpoles.
Well, we checked those already.
No, we did not today.
Have a great day, friends. Bye-bye.